Open up the window, I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September.
Okay, so for now, this is what we're working with. I still don't love it, but I wanted to go ahead and get it, you know, cleaned and organized the way I wanted it. I talked about in a video a couple of, I guess it was last week, that I wanted to set this up like this. Like I said, I don't love it, but it'll work for now. And then I went ahead and cleared out this space for when we build the bar. We actually went to Lowe's today and looked at the cabinets that we are, you know, trying to get an idea of what we want to do. And we figured it out, but Lowe's didn't have the one that we wanted in stock. Anyways, one of the things I was trying to say, but children and pets wasn't allowing it. So I really like that this table is here because we can see this TV better. If we're watching like documentaries or something, you know, just short ones, if it's long, obviously we can go to the couch. But if we're watching like little short documentaries, or I have a friend named Jessica. Her channel is Mrs. Hill Party of 6. She's a special education teacher, but she does read aloud videos. And yeah, me and the kids enjoy watching them. I watch all of them, even if the kids don't, to help support Jessica. But I do like to supplement them into our lessons. And so I will link her channel down below. She is the sweetest, one of the sweetest people ever. And I'm not just saying that, she's absolutely amazing. She has a heart of gold. So I will link her channel down below in case you're a homeschooling mama and you're interested in stuff like that as well. But I think we're about to make a, I knew it was coming. It's in a mood today. Which one? Ellen, don't be mean.
Do it oranges, we still have back.
Don't
So
be
now
mean.
my back's waiting.
Stop throwing oranges at people. That is not nice.
They are rotten.
Why is there rotten oranges outside?
It wasn't raw.
I have questions. We don't own orange trees. They make rotten.
Ow, they was not rotten.
Why did you have good oranges outside throwing them at people? Okay, so I'm about to get dinner going. Also going to make a creation using cinnamon rolls and apples. We went to the apple orchard, and so we have a ton of apples. I really want to, what was I going to say? I really want to make some applesauce with it, but I'm going to, you know, make sure that we have enough. We can always go back to the orchard, but it's fine. I'm going to make a cinnamon roll apple dish. I don't want to say pie, but I might as well call it a pie, I guess. And yeah, we're going to do that. But first, I'm going to get dinner oven. Jonathan's hungry, so we'll get that going so that people can eat. We're going to have this. I finally found it last week, and I put it on the meal plan, so we're going to have this on some chicken, potatoes, carrots, and I think I might throw some cauliflower on there as well. If it's still good. I think it's still good. But this is the Farmer's Market chicken and vegetable seasoning. My friend Tiffany from Our Small Town Life talks about this quite often. I've been looking for it for a while, finally found it. But it is herbs, onions, and bell peppers, and it sounds perfect. Like, I just think it sounds like it's going to be so good. And Tiffany likes it, so most likely it's going to be good. So I'm going to make this, and I'm also going to make this that I actually got from the apple orchard as well. So one day, this weekend, this past weekend, whatever, whenever you're seeing it anyways, we went to a fall festival that was a spoon bread festival in a town a little bit away from us. And they had spoon bread there that you could eat, and I wanted to try it, but the line was ridiculous, so I decided to skip on it. I had already found a recipe that we could make it at home, so I would just try to make it at home. So it's pretty much like cornbread, but but it's supposed to be like gooier, I guess, because it's supposed to have a ton of butter on it. Anyways, short story, very long. When we went to the apple orchard the other day, they had this, and I just was like, okay, it's meant to be. It's meant for me to try this. So grabbed this. I'm going to make this to go along with our sheet pan meal, and then we're going to make our cinnamon roll dessert, apple dessert, I don't know. And I figured we'd just share dinner with you, because why not? So that's what we're gonna do. Yes, you noticed that I changed clothes in between cleaning and organizing over there. And now, because, well, I cannot stand to keep on out clothes. Yes, I have 2 different kinds of clothes, but I just can't, I'm just not comfortable in them. They seem hotter, you know, it is what it is. So we went ahead and changed clothes. So that's why I'm in a different outfit. It is the same day, but let's go ahead and get dinner started. So I have 4 big old potatoes. These are actually baking potatoes, but I figured it'd just be easier to use those. So I'm just gonna put them into like bite-sized pieces. I don't want them to be too big, because I want it to cook, you know, fairly quickly, along with the carrots and chicken and all that. So we're gonna just cut them into bite-sized pieces. I want a lot of potatoes, because I love potatoes, and I will be fine with eating them leftovers. So if I'm that lucky to have any leftovers. So I'm gonna do 4 of these big potatoes, maybe. It's already looking like a lot, and we're only at 2. Okay, so I'm gonna lay out the potatoes. Oopsie. We're gonna have way less people that want the carrots, so. Chicken down here. And then, got a little bit of space we've got left. We're gonna add in some cauliflower. I'm not sure how people will feel about the cauliflower, so don't want to overdo it, because I know that a lot of people in the family, they like to just eat cauliflower raw. So thought we'd try it cooked, though. I know I will eat it even if I don't love it, and John will as well. So it's a good vegetable for getting filled up on, though, if you're trying to watch your calories and all that stuff, like I am still trying to do. I've not posted about it or anything lately, but I am. Probably an update for that coming within the next week or 2, but we're still trying over here. Not always 100%, if we're gonna be honest, but I'm still trying. So I'm gonna take it now, and should I sprinkle a little oil on top? Just drizzle on a little bit of oil all over all of it, just to try to help the seasoning stick a little bit better. If I could talk, it'd be great. And now we're just gonna take the seasoning. It smells delicious. Smells like Thanksgiving almost. Goes in the oven at 400 degrees. I guess it says 30 minutes or until chicken is cooked. So we will get it in the oven, and I will show you when it's all done, and we'll let you know what we think. Alright, so I almost forgot that I need to go ahead and start this, because it has to cook for, it's supposed to cook for 30 minutes at 450, but the chicken and vegetables have to be at 400, so this might take a little bit longer. So we're gonna go ahead and get it started. So I don't know if I'm excited about it or nervous, because I picture that it's gonna just be like, it's cornbread pretty much. I picture it's just gonna be like that, but just a little bit wetter, and I like to eat cornbread with milk. That might just be a southern thing, I don't know. I know us folks around here do it a lot, and I like that, so maybe it won't be wet, but I don't know. Guess we'll figure it out together. I've been wanting to try it since the festival, and then I found a recipe. I was going to make it myself, and then I found this. So maybe it's meant to be. We'll try it. If we like it, we'll just run back down there and get some more, or just try to do it homemade, because it's super simple. Because it's pretty much like wet cornbread. Okay, this looks weird. I don't know if the texture of it actually shows, but it's like a light, fluffy cookie dough. No, biscuit dough. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Oh well. You're supposed to put it into a 1-quart pan. We're just going to put it into this cake pan here. I was going to put it into cast iron, but I was afraid that it might mess with it because of the kind of dish it is. Like it's supposed to be, I don't know. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. We're going to be honest. We're just going to put it in here. It's not going to be pretty. I can already tell that. Let me grab the little pan. Like that festival we went to. Definitely has a weird consistency. Okay, so now this goes in the oven. It's supposed to be for 30 minutes at 450, but we're gonna put it in there at 4, and then we're gonna put it in there at 400, and then we will just make sure that it don't overdo it. We'll figure it out. Okay, so I'm gonna make like almost the homemade apple pie filling to go on top of our cinnamon roll dessert. So I wanna go ahead and get that done so that it is completely cooled before we get that far. So I'm gonna make it on the stove top. So while we're getting dinner going, I still have not started a timer. But while we got dinner baking, I will get this going, and then, you know, once it's done. I don't like mixing like my desserts with dinner in the oven. It's just, I don't know, I just don't like it. So I try not to do that if at all possible. So once that's out of the oven, we will maybe get this ready. But John likes to eat dessert pretty much right after he eats dinner. So it always needs to be done pretty quickly. So the cinnamon rolls don't take long to cook. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I'm not like following a recipe or anything. I'm sure there's something I could look up and figure out, but I'm just going to make like an apple pie filling. I will try to remember to at least say everything I'm going to add to it or write it down below, but I'm going to do like a homemade apple pie filling for the top, and then the cinnamon rolls is just cinnamon rolls. It's just a can of cinnamon rolls. I'm going to probably bake it like halfway through and then put the apples on top and finish it. And then probably just top it with the glaze stuff. Super easy, and I'm sure it'll be good because it's two good things together. Like, hopefully we can't mess it up. So I'm gonna let these apples finished, and then I'll pick you back up. Never right, but he's a big boy, so he's not gonna work for me. Should have thought this through, Tony. Okay, well, we'll do that one by hand. Will you fit? Okay, so we finally got the apples done. I just left them in like slice kind of pieces. We're gonna add a half of a cup of sugars in here. Half of a cup of sugar. I would add more if I wasn't gonna have the cinnamon rolls on bottom, but I don't want it too sweet because, you know, we'll have the glaze from the cinnamon rolls. And then about a teaspoon of vanilla. It's probably half of a teaspoon. And then just about a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then we're gonna go in with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
Yay. And this is also the same time frame of when I caught.
Okay, so we got the apples are done, and this is done. Tried a potato, tried 2 carrots, and tried the cauliflower. It is so good. I think the cauliflower might be my favorite. Maybe. The potatoes were good. The carrots are good too. I don't usually care for cooked carrots, but I don't like raw carrots either. This is delicious. Do I have to get a plate? It is so good. I could just get a big bowl of the vegetables and eat it, and I would be good. And I might do that because the chickens look at a little sparse there, and there's going to be, you know, supposed to be 6 people to eat it. So we're going to finish cooking up. It's delicious. I'm going to finish cooking up the bread, and then we will get the, I might go ahead, let's go ahead and get it started. Okay, so we're going to take a can of cinnamon rolls. I have this pie pan that I already greased. We're going to just put the cinnamon rolls in it. I don't care to have the bread in the oven with the cinnamon rolls because it's not going to make it taste meaty or anything. What we're going to do, see, this is why I want a bar, because the angle just don't work for me. Okay, I don't know what happened here. Something happened here. Okay, what? Why? Who does that? No. Okay. So that chunk that was shoved down into that, we're not going to keep it. The rest of it we're fine with. I don't know what went wrong there. But anyways, we're going to just take it. How many cinnamon rolls are supposed to be here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What happened, Pillsbury? Where's my other cinnamon roll? This wasn't a whole cinnamon roll. It's fine. We'll make it work. So I also hate how, have you noticed that cinnamon rolls aren't actually cinnamon rolls anymore? Like homie is actually just a biscuit. Alright, but we're just going to take it, squish it down. I don't know about not having that extra cinnamon roll for the middle. Hopefully we can make this work. They ruined me. We're going to have to do this, I think. Since they sure did me a cinnamon roll. Oh yeah, this is fine. Definitely not going to rain on our dessert parade today, so. Ah, there we go. You find it? That was the 2 cinnamon rolls. They're just, for some reason, it was like super compacted into one. It's fine. Like I said, more than once now. We'll make it work. So it'll probably grow together a bit anyway. So the little bit of spots where it's missing, it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna put this into the oven for about, how long are they supposed to cook? Is there normal? 13 minutes. We're gonna put it in the oven for 7 minutes, and then we'll put the apples on top. Come on, focus. Okay. So it just looks like a little cornbread. I don't know. But I said to serve it with lots of butter. We're going to, I put my honey in the refrigerator. Don't do it. Don't do it. But it was a couple of ants was trying to invade it and I didn't want it to. So this is terrible though. don't put it in the refrigerator if you don't have to. But anyways, it says to serve it with lots of butter, and I'm going to put some on top here to melt. But I like honey on my cornbread and on my yeast rolls and on my biscuits. So we're going to go in here with some of this hard honey. We're going to top it with a good little amount of butter. Because they told me to. So when somebody tells me to add a lot of butter, I'm gonna listen. I don't want to touch it because it might be hot. A little warm, yeah. Alright, so we're going to just take this spoon, press down the cinnamon rolls a little bit. Okay, and then I'll pour on our apple mixture. The sauce ended up coming out almost like a caramel. Nice and thick. Try to get it all a little bit covered in the apples. Okay, so my battery died on me, but we're gonna stick this back in the oven and let it cook for about 8-10 minutes. We'll just keep an eye on it, and then we'll pull it out and we will show you the next step. Just super simple, but we'll show you the next step.
Open up the window.
Content, like I'm not suddenly then going to start making videos about, you know, toenail clipping content.
I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase it, puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are...
Lil, stop eating the apples. So did you like that chicken?
Yeah.
Lily had like a huge chicken breast and she ate almost all of it. So now we're gonna take, whoa, lit up with that light. It's still too bright. Okay, so we're gonna take, you're double dipping.
Oh, good that.
Anyways, we're gonna take this, mix it up.
Cause me.
Huh?
Cause of me.
I don't know what you're talking about, homegirl. Alright, then we're just gonna,
Well, you mix it.
oh no, just because it needed separated a little bit. I mean, it had separated.
Ew. I was just eating liquid.
Obviously not. Stop it!
I'm gonna lick that beard.
Get it.
Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low. Dancing through the last days of September.
You guys, here's my container.
Wonder where they're going. The flight of swallows sailing through the sky. There's no way of knowing, but maybe some.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
You cannot have that. Here.
Thank you.
Branches branches one by one and whirl around.
Try it.
Okay, I'm on your fork though.
Leaves are playing chases, puts a smile.
Alright guys, so with that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Hi. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. Pretty much just cooking with me. I've had multiple people tell me that they really enjoy my cooking videos. They miss my cooking videos, and I figured, you know, why not make one? I wanted to film a whole clean with me for my other channel, for the cleaning channel, but then I just was like, no. But I did decide to film for you, for the ones that enjoy watching me cook, because I really wanted to try Tiffany's chicken and Herschel, no thanks. Tiffany's chicken and that spoon bread, the cornbread stuff, which ended up, it was really good. The texture was definitely not like cornbread. It was wet, but not too wet. It was probably better than cornbread to a point, because cornbread can be kind of dry. Yes, I'm recording the outro while finishing the apple pie because I was doing it while I had quiet time. You do what you gotta do. You know, that's why I like to eat it with like chili and stuff like that. So anyways, it was good. We will definitely be trying to make that homemade because I liked it. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Until next time, bye guys.